everyone, it's your boy Ricky here with Honeybee Stamps. Thank you so much for being here today. We are still celebrating the 9th birthday of Honeybee Stamps, so I am going to be using products from their latest release. I'm really excited about this one because I'm making a card that kind of looks like maybe Lisa Frank threw up on it. I'm really not for sure yet, but I did pre-make this card, so I kind of have an idea of what it's going to look like. But before we get started looking at what we're going to be using, just a couple things. First, subscribe to the channel. Secondly, click that notification bell so that you know a new video has come out. Third, leave some comments down below. Tell me what your favorite color was that I used today. And then lastly, share the love. If you know someone that may like this video, go ahead and send that out to them and share it. All right, let's get down to the desk and take a look at what we're going to be using today. All right, so we're going to be using this time the big birthday die set. And I promise we're going to use that one this time. The last video, it did not work out, but we are going to be using the mini messages birthday. We are going to be using the lovely layouts posted. We are going to be using It's a Party stencils, some black and white papers, some vellum. We are going to be using some of these gem stickers and then these colors here. So let me go ahead and get the table set up for the first step. All right, you guys, so what we're going to be doing is doing a stencil. This is 6 stencils with this set, and we are going to do 6 different colors. So the first color we're going to do is this Cumberland by Catherine Pooler. We're just going to take our brush. Now this is sticking to the mat, but because it's getting so close to the edge of the mat and the cardstock, it runs the risk of coming off. So I'm just going to hold it down, even though it's mainly secure. See how that just slipped? We just want to make sure that it just stays in place because we want to make sure that nothing moves. And I'm not doing very good. It keeps moving. But I think we're good with this. Yeah, so we're good with that one. And then up next, this is layer 2. All right, you guys, I'm starting to get a little cold, so I'm sorry if I'm a little sniffly. I hope that doesn't bother you too much, but sorry about that. All right, so we just want to make sure this is good and lined up. And then we're just going to take, this is Ballet from Simon Says Stamp. It's from their Rainbow Splash line. And this actually dries down to be a lighter pink. So it looks kind of dark now, but it will lighten up as it dries. Okay, up next, we're going to use Amethyst from Simon Says Stamp. Alrighty. Up next, we have yellow, and we're going to be using Lemonade. I think I got all the yellow. It's looking awesome. So, all right, up next, we have, this is going to be like a lime green. Let me make sure I have this right. All right, we're going to go with it. Hopefully that's how it goes. This is Lime by Simon Says Stamp. And then last we have Ocean by Simon Says Stamp. And then let's get this lined up. You just want to make sure you get all the little places because there's a bunch of openings here that you might miss. This is a see-through stencil, so it's a little harder to make sure that you have everything, but I think I got everything here. All right, let's take a look at what this looks like. Oh, yes. I love that so much. That's so great. All right, and then what we're going to do is we are going to take this postage stamp, or I guess it looks like a postage stamp, and we are going to cut this out with this, on the die cutting machine, and I'll be right back to show you what that looks like. Okay, so we have this cut out. We use that die. And then what I want to do is cut out this die. It says happy birthday. And I'm going to do it in the center of here because basically what we're going to do is use this as a backing for this piece of paper. So we don't want to waste paper. We could just use the middle of this that no one's going to see. So what I'm going to do is we're going to cut two things here. We're going to cut the happy birthday out of that. And then we're going to cut the shadow of this die out of the vellum. So I'm going to run these through the die cutting machine and I'll be right back to show you what that looks like. Okay, so we got these guys cut out here. The first thing we're going to do is go ahead and get this glued down to the black piece of paper. So we're just going to kind of glue that down. And I'm just going to go around the outsides because the middle is open and it's not that important that it be glued. And we're just going to position this into place to make sure it looks good. There we go. All right, and then we will glue this down to the card base. I want to make sure there's glue all around this. All right, up next, we are going to glue this to the vellum. And we're just going to put a little bit of glue on the back of this. Doesn't have to be crazy, just to make sure it's going to stay. Okay, that looks good. And then we'll do the same thing for the other half. We'll lay that down. And the good thing about vellum is you can move. It's a little slippery, so you can move stuff if you need to. So that looks good. Alrighty, and now what we're going to do is we're going to glue this down, and you just kind of follow the lines below and just put some glue down. It'll dry clear, so you don't have to worry about it going through the vellum, but you know, if you could stay in the lines behind, that's great. We're going to make sure that's straight, that's in the center. Now we are going to stamp out one of these sentiments. Let's eat cake, because that's what I used when I made the other one. Sorry, you guys, about the sniffles. Ugh. All right. I'm just going to test stamp this out. All right. Thought maybe I had too much ink on there, but just want to make sure. All right. I'm going to put this down. And there are dies for this, but I did not bring them out, and I don't feel like looking for them right now. So we are just going to cut this out. And I'm just going to line it up just to make sure that it's even. And if it's a little off, we could always clean it up with some scissors. I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Now we are going to take some foam tape, because foam tape is life. And we're going to put this behind here. All right. And I'm going to place this like right here. I think it's a good place. Okay. And then sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't, but I think this would be a good place to put this extra strip that we have here. So we'll just glue this down. Sometimes when you have these extra strips, it's good just to put them on the inside. It's better than throwing it away or wasting it. Or you can use it for another project one day, but I know I probably won't do that. So Let's just use it now while it's here. And it just adds a little touch of fancy on the inside of your card. Okay, and to finish this off, we are going to put some gemstones on here. Let's see what we got. Let's do maybe a green one up here. And we got a little straggler. Let's put that guy down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Let's put a couple more on here. Let's do a purple. Here we go. That's the finished card. I love it. It's simple. You could easily mass produce this. It's nothing crazy, and I love that it's just super bright and just use whatever colors you have on hand. They don't have to be super, super detailed or anything like that. Not for sure why my camera will not focus. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I really hope you like this card. Pretty super simple, and you could easily recreate a lot of these cards. Make sure you click the links down in the description to look at all the products that I used today, and also click that notification bell, share this video with someone that you may think would like it, and leave some comments down below. And until next week, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.